Sleep apnea affects an estimated 1 billion people worldwide. From young to old, sleep apnea does not distinguish between its victims. But sleep apnea is more common in the elderly than it is in children. In fact, according to Yale Medicine's Craig A. Kanapari, OCA, aka obstructive sleep apnea, only affects 3 to 6% of children compared to an alarmingly high rate of 56% in people 65 and older, according to MichiganMedicine.org. For Adrian Aranda, sleep apnea is something that he's been dealing with on a daily since he was young.
When did you first get diagnosed with sleep apnea?
Like I said before COVID, I think it was somewhere around early 2019 or late 2018.
So, how did you deal with having sleep apnea right when COVID hit?
It was really hard for me because I already had a messed up sleep schedule and it didn't help with quarantine. So it just sucked because sometimes I would fall asleep in class or fall asleep after class or just sometimes accidentally miss class because I fell asleep too much. Or maybe pull all-nighters.
Okay. How have these conditions affected your schoolwork?
Well, I have trouble staying awake in class because I'm just really tired, and sometimes I'm just too tired to do the work, but I still try to do it as best as I can.
When is your energy usually full enough for you?
It's really weird for me because my energy is really full, like during nighttime. And that's when I feel like I can do stuff. I'm also too tired and I just want to go to bed. So it's really hard for me. Because at night, I feel like that's the only time I get to do stuff. But I also feel like I'm too tired to do it.
In another study conducted by the University of Colorado, it showed that disordered sleep had significant deleterious effects on a student's academic performance. It resulted in problems such as decreased attention, impaired memory, and reduced creativity.
Was sleep apnea always present in your life, or was it something that just came recently?
I think it was always present in my life because as long as I can remember, my mom kept telling me how I would snore at night, and that's one of the symptoms.
What are some symptoms of sleep apnea that you have?
Some symptoms are you get really sleepy during the day, you're just really tired in general, you have trouble falling asleep, you can get dry mouth or dry throat, or like headaches. I get headaches in the morning when I wake up sometimes. Other symptoms are snoring, or you can have episodes where you just don't breathe at night.
Out of all those symptoms, which one of those symptoms has affected your life the most?
Where I get really tired or where I just can't sleep. When I get really tired, I just feel really lazy. I feel like I can't do anything, and it just really sucks.
Although the symptoms of sleep apnea seem pretty straightforward, there are an array of other effects that come with it. This includes being at high risk for heart attacks, diabetes, chronic kidney disease, and cancer.
Last question, what is one thing you would like to change about the way sleep apnea is treated or understood?
I would like for people to know that it's difficult. It's difficult living with this. It's difficult. It's difficult just being tired all the time. It's difficult with all that stuff. And I would like people to know that it really messes you up, because for me, it really messed me up because sometimes I just can't get enough sleep at night, or sometimes like I get barely any hours of sleep at night. I'm just weak throughout the day.
In this video, we interviewed Adrian Aranda about their experience with the condition. He shared how sleep apnea has impacted their life, both physically and emotionally. If you think you may have sleep apnea, it's important to talk to your doctor. Sleep apnea is a serious condition that can have a significant impact on your health. With early diagnosis and treatment, you can get the restful sleep you need to live a healthy and productive life. There are a few things you can do to raise awareness for sleep apnea. You can talk to your friends and family about the condition. You can also share information about sleep apnea on social media, and you can support organizations that are working to raise awareness for sleep apnea. By raising awareness for sleep apnea, we can help to ensure that more people get the diagnosis and treatment they need.